Okay guys, today is Monday the 3rd of March. I've just completed my collection of my visa. This is my last 6 monthly application. After this I've got to leave and then obviously come back in the country and work home. But the visa office is just over there. It was really busy, it was crazy. I'm going to actually have a walk around. Here's a small market, that sounds beautiful. But it looks incredibly busy. I guess it's Monday and everybody's come out to get their visas done, or maybe people are arriving on flights or something. And basically it's manic, absolutely manic here in Manila. I mean, it's almost as if it's like a Saturday with like busy traffic for the weekend. But this is just a normal Monday. But I guess this is just something on Monday when the visa office opens. Everyone's in there first thing because they want to get things done quickly, maybe be the first in the queue. And it was absolutely chock-a-block. The last time I was here, when I applied for this visa, and I had to come back for it today to collect it, which is like a month later nearly, I was really astounded how much more people are coming in. So whoever's talking a lot of crap online on YouTube about people not coming to the Philippines is nonsense. I've seen this like triple what it used to be in volume. So as far as I'm concerned, that's absolute nonsense. And these are people who probably have never been here, or maybe been here years ago writing this shit, but they certainly don't know what they're talking about. I was going to go down there, but I don't think I will now actually. Anyway, so I'm going to go and chill out somewhere. There's some sandwiches. There's the church there with a big green top. People doing small, like you can see, she's doing foot jobs there and massages and lots of these little kind of like tri-carts are here. And this is literally the surrounding area of the whole of the Intramuros, which is where this central office for the immigration is. And there's lots of little like al fresco kind of like cakes, coffee shops, snack shops, small restaurants and stuff like that here. So I'm probably gonna go and sit outside the church because there's like seating areas there, which I'm prepared to actually do. And I brought some sandwiches and made my own stuff, because you come in and you start walking around and you just get ripped off. And also I want to know that what I'm eating and what I'm cooking is what I'm making, what I'm putting in my stomach. So I'm very particular about that. I've seen far too many of these places that just seem to they're just so, what's the word, so geared up for making quick foods, quick money very quickly, and I doubt that some of the quality that you get here is really up to it. So I'm not taking the risk, especially I'm a month away from, well, 4 or 5 months away before I leave again. So anyway guys, I'm going to chill out, have a good day. First here in Manila, outside, or literally 5 minutes walk from the immigration main office. This is this looks like a kind of like, oh yeah, actually a restaurant and bar. But yeah, here we go. I'm going to walk around here and just revisit the places I already know. But the good thing about it is that when you know where you're going, it makes life a lot easier, and you're not kind of like doing stupid things and getting yourself in trouble. Okay, here's the church. Yeah, I'm going to sit outside the main frontage of the church, and there's lots of seating areas there if it's not packed today. But I'm going to do that. Oh yes, 11:45. Sounds like Big Ben, doesn't it? There are a lot of souvenir shops and very local, yet still very commercial buildings around here that they seem to maybe like a lot to do with the tourism, I guess. I would say it's a lot to do with tourism. I don't know what this is. Another gardens, yeah, it looks like another restaurant and residential residential area. Okay, here's the church. I'm gonna sit my ass down over there and just enjoy. I've got here early. I left about 9:30 this morning because it was a cool day, and I thought rather than sitting on a bike and it's all hot and sunny and steamy, it's like about 40-minute ride on a bike, I thought I'd leave where it's cloudy, and it's still cloudy, I'm happy to say, and it makes the traveling much less stressful, and it just cuts you a bit of slack, you know what I mean? So I'm going to sit here. Yeah, there's a fair bit of people around here, but they're tents on the far corner. A lot of visitors going to that. So whoever's saying that people aren't coming to the Philippines is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Anyway, guys, sit down. Have a good day. Monday, 3rd of March. I've got another 5.5 months before I go back and get my exit visa, which I don't know, I think they charge you like 3,000 here at the main office, but it's going to be packed, and from what I've seen of people leaving and coming, it looks like it's going to be silly. But he said to me, I asked the guy when he was giving me my visa, I said, look, what's the situation with me coming back here to get my exit visa, because this is my last time? And he said, well, you can come here, but you need to be here 25 days before you leave the country. You have to book your flights and then turn up with all this information, and then they charge you a fee for creating an exit visa that validates you've not been a bad boy, that everything's clean, you have a clean slate while you were here in the Philippines, that kind of shit. But it's just a money spinner for them, you know. It's a rip-off really. But anyway, so I'll do that. He also said to me, you can actually apply for this before your flight. When you're going out, he says you can just pay so there's like an office there at the airport. You can pay that exit fee and fill in the forms and then go. But I said to him, which I'm very certain is the case, I said, do you know the price for that? And he says, oh, I can't tell you, I don't actually know what it is. So whether he says he can't tell me or he actually knows is another story. But I'd imagine if you're exiting, you turn up at the airport, you know what, they're gonna fuck you over for any price. They could triple the price, and what are you gonna do? You've already booked your tickets. You're not going to say, oh yeah, I'm not going to do it, and you're already going to miss your flight. So they've got you by the short and curlies, and you are going to have to pay whatever price they dictate in the airport. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of control. So I'm going to try and get here 25 days, suffer the aggravation of getting here and queuing up and all that shit. But if it's going to save me 2, 3, if it's going to save me 1,000, 1,500, it's going to be worth it. So guys, keep that in mind. Note it. Log it to memory. If you're here in the Philippines, you need an exit visa before you leave. If you turn up at the airport, they're going to clobber you because that's your only way out, and they know it. You go to the local, whichever part of the country or island you are, you go to a local immigration center and you finish or complete an exit visa. And this is basically to check your history while you were here, whether you've been screwing about or leaving some girl with kids, or being on drugs or beating up people, or being in some ugly situations. Okay, take note. Chris in Manila.